You are welcome to this tutorial. I'm going to show you how you can make this little doodle girl pocketing with her beautiful hair, but this time we're going to make one with two pieces of hair, two puffs. I've tried to draw here some of the measurements that you'll need, the rows that you're going to be working with. So for the hair, you'll need 14 rows. For the face, there will be 15 rows. For the shirt, there are 16 rows. For the pants, 14 rows. For the stockings, there are 2 rows in case you're adding socks. And then for the shoes, there are 6 rows. But if you're not adding socks, you can do 8 rows right from the pants, and then we repeat again from the shoes back to the hair, as I'm going to be showing you in the tutorial. Now these are the colors I'm going to be using. A black for the hair, this brown, cinnamon, nut, peanut color, whichever color it is, for the face, and pink for the shirt, blue for the pants, and pink, hot pink for the shoes. This is baby pink and this is hot pink for the shoes. So that's how I'm going to, these are the colors that I'm going to be working with. I'm thinking of adding white or yellow to make stripes for the shirt. Yes, I'm going to show so that it's not a plain color all through. I'm going to show you how it will come out. All right. So I'm beginning with black. What you'll need in this tutorial is your yarn needle and some stuffing for the doll, and let's get started to make this little cute doll. You start by pulling out 25 by 25 needles all at once on the needle bed, and you cast on the black for the hair, or whichever color you're using for the hair. I'll cast it on using the Iraq method. So I'll be working in tension 7 all through. I'm not changing any tension. I need 1 row, making sure your row counter is at 0, 0, so you need 1 row. It's the shorter combs. Hang your comb, and then we are going to knit 14 rows straight. I'm removing that 1 row that I started with, so I'm going to knit 14 rows straight. So the hair part, one part is done. I'll change and remove the black. Then this side I'm going to feed in the pink. Because it's coming up on the shirt. So I'll be working on the face for the 15 rows. I'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I'm just going to go on ahead and join and cut off these tails that are in, just knotting them together, knotting the different colors together and cutting off these tails because I don't need them. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I can now take off my comb. So I'm changing the face color and removing it, putting it aside and feeding in the white and the pink for the shirt. So starting with pink, I'm doing 16 rows, meaning I'm going to do 2 rows for the shirt, or whichever number of stripes you choose to make. Like she has 2 rows of pink, 2 rows of white, of blue, like that. So I can choose to do 2, 2, 2, 2, or 4, 4, 4, whichever number you want to use. 2 of pink. I'll change without cutting and do 2 of white. Those are 4. Makes it easier to count. 1, 2, 2. So this is 2, 4, 6, 8. 8 more rows to go. This 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. And this 14. Now I'll end with white. 1, 2. So the shirt is done. So right now I'm going to be knitting the pants. I'm changing the color to blue for the pants. So this is the blue for the pants, and I'll be knitting 14 rows. Pardon me, I made a mistake. They're supposed to be 14 rows for the pants, not for 24 rows, not 14 rows. So I'd already knitted 14 rows. 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 24 rows for the pants and not 14. I made a mistake on writing that down. So right now we are going to do the shoes, which is in our hot pink color. I'm keeping the blue. I'm not breaking it down because we are going to repeat again. So I'm not doing stockings for her. I'm just going to do shoes with 8 rows. So this is the first part. Now we are going to do in reverse color, as in reverse. So I'll start with the shoes. I always knit 1 row at tension 10 and then go back. That just for the sake of folding it, like to make a fold and know where I stopped for that one particular per piece. So we are going to do 8 rows again for the shoes. So I'm done with the pink. I'm not using it again. I'll keep it aside and feed back white, which is coming up soon for the shirt after doing the blue for the pants. So I'm doing the 24 rows for the pants. I'm also done with the blue. I'm not using it again, so I'll keep it aside and feed in the baby pink for the shirt, which works with white. So remember here I ended with white, so I'm going to start with white again. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 12. 14. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14. So white is done with. Then finish with a pink. 1, 2. So the shirt and the pants are down. Now I'm going to feed in for the face and the hair. So now I'm going to do the 15 rows for the face. So I'm also done with this. Now I'm going to do the 14 rows for the hair. Seven, 8, 9, 10. 11, 12, 13, and 14. So with I'm done with this. Right now I'll pick up my yarn needle and cut a long tail. In black and feed it into my yarn needle. Then I'll pick up these stitches like this. I hope you can clearly see how I'm picking up this stitch. Using the needle, I'm just picking it from the needles. That one last stitch. If you see that this is so small for you, you can end with a row at tension 10, and then you pick up your stitches one by one using your yarn needle. So right now I'm going to start joining. I'll be using a blind stitch all through here. I like how you do a beanie. So So right now I'm joining this part of the head. Then after, I'll be joining this also down. So now at the edge, we are going to be picking up stitches just without, I wish you could, I hope you can see what I'm doing. So what I'm doing is at this extreme end, after reaching the extreme end, so what I'm going to be doing is I'll be going through like this. See this? And pull through so that it forms gathers. Continue like this. Reached at the end, I'll just pull through. So now I have both my ends like this. Now what I'm going to do is put this inside like this. Have it at the edge. Then with my yarn needle, I'll go through and tie it up to this. Pull this out so that I can tie it on well. Because I want this end to be the one inside and then the other part to be outside. So I'll just stitch around it to make it firm. Then kind of stitch with what is inside so that they hold out together. So after that, I'll just pull that through, and cut, then turn this up. So this is how the doodle is going to be. Now you need your stuffing. So at this point, we are going to add in our stuffing. You have to first cover up this, so just need for the shoes first, which is this hot pink. So if you feel you've put in enough stuffing, it's for the head. Yeah, just add in a little more. Then you go inside in here, making sure that this seam line is at the middle part, so that it's the dividing area. So just bring in my seeing that the seam line is at the middle. If you have a stitch marker, you can just hold it up. Well, I don't have them. What I'm going to do is to go on with my eyes and holding. So what I do, I just go on to cover this up. Then we are going to shape the head first. So I'll bury my yarn in here and come out like this. Make a little knot. So at this point, I'm going to go picking up these stitches as I skip some. I'm picking from the first line, the top one, not the inside one, so it's just on top. So we have the head formed. Now we shall start with the feet and then go on the arms. So I'll change to the color of the pants. And then come right up here in the middle. I'll come in from behind, first by hiding my tail, and then going through the seam line, then coming out at the center here. Oops, I pulled out for So you'll go down straight by just sewing between from the front to the back, just like this. Make sure you maintain the same line. I'm pulling straight. You come at the back. So far we have the feet and the head. Now we are going to shape the arms. Still, I'll start by hiding my tail. And come up here. And I will count about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Then I'll come through to the 8th one. And pull. So I maintain that line all through down. So we have one arm. Now I'm going to hide my tail again and go through to the other end. Come out from up around here because it was in pink, so I'll maintain that thing. I'm counting 8 from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The 8th stitch, then go through and come out from there. So we have the sleeves, the legs. Now we are going to go on the facial features. I'll add the eyes. I'm still using thread, but if you have those eyes that they sell, I don't know, you can just use them. However, I'm going to use thread for this. Just making a few knots around one stitch. So that is my one eye. So I'll cross through and work on the second one, the same stitch. I'll also do the mouth with a pink thread because she's a little girl, so I just give her some pink lips. So that is the lips that she can get. And then I hide my tail here. So we are remaining with the hair. Now for the hair, I'm going to be using this chunky. I got some left over for the chunky yarn and also the latch hook. So I'll be cutting in equal length. Just roll it around your arm, elbow, sorry. So whichever length you want your hair to be, since she's doing 2 puffs, so I'll get this, come right about here, fix it in, enter in on a loop and then pull through the 2 loops. Oh, the hair is so long. So it depends on the length you want the hair to be. If you want it shorter, like I could cut this and make it shorter. I can pull this out. This is good length. So go on and do that on both sides. So I'm going to reduce these long strands into shorter ones. So this is how she is with her hair. I just tie a pink thread to hold her puff. Her 2-sided ponytails. You can accessorize her with your hair, anything you have for the hair. Right now I don't have, and I can only improvise for the 2 threads. And this is how she has turned out to be. So cute. Thank you so much for supporting me and funding, donating. I appreciate every support that you give me. All right, see you on the next project. I'm also on YouTube, so you can go on and subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, you can like the videos there you watch and you share. You can also follow me on Instagram at Aboki Knits, Facebook at Aboki Knits. We'll be happy to see you there.